It's March 2012, and I want to give you a quick update for what you'll find on danklyman.com right now. There are basically three things going on the site right now. I've tried to put together all of the foundational material that I think you should be using or having as a part of your movement practice, okay? And you'll find that in two places. That's going to be on the Get Moving page, which is all free tutorials on mobility, eye work, breathing, standing, all the fundamental Qigong and movement practices that should make up the base of what you do. If you get those fundamentals together, it's going to set the stage for any other more complicated Bagua, Tai Chi, whatever your movement goals are, the kind of movement practice you want to create. These are really the ABCs of how that fits together. So it's worth checking them out and working on them a little bit just to get started. From there, I also put together a recommended products page, and all of those products are things that I use in my training and things that I teach to help people go from the basics a little bit further and build out that foundation of movement. The other thing that's going on, or the second thing that's going on the site right now, is through the blog. When you click over to the blog, you're going to see two big kinds of articles. The first is you'll see, if you think about the Get Moving and the products page, you'll see articles, detailed articles about different movement problems and how to solve those movement problems. So if it's a health goal, if it's a way you want to go deeper into your practice, or you're looking for something new to practice, check out the articles on the blog. I'm posting 2 or 3 a week right now, so there's a lot to stay on top of, and I'll tell you how to do that in a second. But the other big theme you'll see on the blog right now are lots of interviews and profiles of other practitioners and teachers. So I want to share other people's stories with you. They talk about how they did it, or what they did in their practice, or what keeps them interested in their practice. I find that kind of stuff incredibly motivating, and when I'm in a rut or don't quite know what to focus on, hearing how somebody else did it is super helpful. The last thing you'll see on the site right now is you'll see the Inner Form coaching section. Now, I'm working with a small group of people right now who really want to target their goals in their practice. So they have really specific questions, really specific concerns for how to go from here to here in their practice, and I'm working with them one-on-one and in these small group settings to really take their practice to the next level. So if you feel like you're coming into a period where that's the kind of feedback and guidance that you need, I've tried to set something up so you can get that feedback no matter where you are. So that's in the Inner Form coaching section. All of the content in this site right now is really dynamic, right? The Get Moving stuff, the products, those are pretty stable. That's the foundation. But the coaching section is constantly changing. I'm publishing 2 or 3 articles a week on the blog. So the best way to stay on top of that is to sign up for the newsletter. You'll start to get a feel, if you read the newsletter each week, you'll start to get a feel for the themes and the categories of posts and what kind of articles are coming out on the blog. But it's the easiest way because it's a weekly digest that's going to get you the new stuff every Friday morning. So check out the newsletter, sign up for the newsletter, stay on top of the new content, and I have only one agenda on this site. I'm perfectly happy and fine with my movement practice. I love it. That's what I do every day, no matter what. No matter what else I was doing, I get up and I practice. That's not my motivation here. My motivation is sharing it with you and helping you develop the kind of movement practice that you want. So the one rule here, the main goal of the site, is to make it useful to you. So drop me a comment on the blog, send me an email, get in touch with me through the contact form. Whatever it is, I want to steer this in a direction that makes it useful for you and makes it interesting for you. So let me know, and I look forward to connecting.